Hi guys, so it's 3 a.m. in Warsaw and I just ran back to my flat to get my toothbrush, but we're leaving. I'm so excited. Vroom vroom. Okay, so what time is our flight?
5:40.
5:45. And did you get some sleep?
I did. It was
I'm
like
so jealous.
maybe 5 minutes. And
No,
it
no, it was more.
In my head it was just 5 minutes, but the Emily in Paris playing in the background was waking me up.
About her?
I don't know, but she was waking me up every like 10 minutes.
I almost got up and turned it off, but I was afraid that you would wake up. So I said, oh fuck it, let her dream. Well, you don't have to dream anymore.
It's so real.
I'm so excited. That's all I have to say, honestly.
What time is it now?
3:03. Chyba obojętne. Hello. So it's day 2 of our trip. We didn't film, I think we didn't film anything yesterday because we were like...
We fell asleep at like 7.
We were exhausted and we've just been to Versailles.
It was fun.
It was
so
really
pretty,
fun.
but it was so crowded.
Yeah, and it is still very crowdedy.
So they use.
What are the plans for today's evening?
Onion soup.
Are you having onion soup?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, it was so good.
Wow.
Yeah. And onion soup fun.
And after? What are you
Gonna
having?
see our friends.
And no, but I mean,
think.
what are you having after onion soup?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I think there was ravioli.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah.
With
I don't
leeks.
know. Yeah.
Also, I don't think they can hear anything because it's windy.
Really? Oh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Sorry.
And we're meeting our friend that we made yesterday at the airport. Actually, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah.
Yesterday at night.
And yeah, that's a crazy story, but I think I'll talk about it in a podcast episode. Because there's a lot I haven't told you yet, also with my like head thingies. And like a lot that made me do that decision to actually turn around and talk to her. Okay, we've just been to Louvre and we actually kind of hated it. Did you hate it?
I have mixed feelings. Because
Yeah.
it was so pretty. There was a lot of beautiful things.
Yeah.
But it was way too much.
Yeah, and a lot of famous
way
things.
too overwhelming.
Yeah.
And you would need like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like not
Yeah.
a 1-day trip.
Yeah, because there's like five floors or something.
And you need to speed run everything.
Yeah.
So you don't even remember what you just saw.
I love that thing you said, that it's like fast fashion but with art.
Yeah, yeah. Because they just kept everything
Yeah.
and they're just like, okay, just
Yeah.
walk really fast.
And pay us some money for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy it was free. It was a good collection, you know.
Yeah, there were
But why
so many
why
good
so
pieces
greedy? Why
that
so
you can't
greedy?
actually appreciate all of them.
Yeah.
Because you're
I
too
need
tired.
to see every detail of every dress, of every painting.
Yeah.
See, and I couldn't. Because I would spend like a week seeing all of this.
Okay, so overall, too much,
Yeah.
too overwhelming. I mean, we actually enjoyed it for like the first
First 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
And
that
it
was the
like
time, yeah.
one level.
If you go there just to see, like, you know, your favorite pieces or the things that are the most famous, you might not see them actually because
you have no
it's so
idea
hard to find.
They are.
Some of them are closed just for no
Egyptian
reason.
thingy
Yeah,
was closed today, and that was the thing that I wanted to see.
exactly.
So thanks a lot.
Yeah, we missed actually one of the famous
Which one?
paintings, the lace maker.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we just walked past
Yeah,
this, but
because like there's so many in each room that you stop paying
you
attention.
don't even know where to look.
Yeah, it will make sense to like sit with each one of them. And
One time we sat, we actually
yeah, and we talked about
looked
like one
at-
painting
yeah.
for like 10 minutes and it was
That's how you're
that
supposed to
that made
feel.
sense. And we walked out of there like so mad because it's so hard to actually navigate.
So overstimulated.
Yeah, and there's
'Cause we
there's
spent, like,
crowds
8
everywhere.
hours.
There's not as many people as in Versailles, I would
yeah.
say. But it was worse because you know how people get when they're like, they were overwhelmed too, and I kind of get it because you're just seeing and you're focused on like looking around, but not at people around, but like at walls, and you stop caring about everything else. So like you're in this state of
Wandering around.
yeah. Another thing that made us mad was that, I mean, we went in for free because we're under 26. But if you're paying, like, I don't know how much
I
is
think
it?
it's like 20 euros.
Yeah, I would say
At
so.
most, at most.
At
I'm not
most,
sure.
yeah. But if you're paying like even 15 euros or 10, not knowing
Yeah, because
that you'll need like
yeah.
more than one day to see
They
everything.
don't- Also, when you have a trip to Paris and spend like a week here, it's kind of annoying to spend a few days in just one
Yeah,
place,
exactly.
you know? Because we have a lot of different things to see.
And the things that were exhibited was like less than 10% of what they have there.
Why so greedy?
So like maybe I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
share?
that's kind of too much
Maybe share
for like one
with
place.
other.
I don't know, a crazy
places?
idea.
I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
Most of it is not even like French
Yeah.
heritage, you know.
Here?
What did you like the most? What was your favorite?
So many.
Exactly, like you
I
can't
don't
even
know
pick.
how to choose. The place that I was alone at. The
Mm,
whole like area with sculptures and trees. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I didn't go
And
there.
it wasn't as crowdy, and it was a vibe. Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
point I decided to like, I don't know, kind of recover because it was too much.
I was so brave.
Yeah, you were. My favorite were, I think, the Greek gods sculptures.
So it's basically the same thing that was with the tree.
Yeah,
area because it was really similar. I'm sure I would have loved Egyptian part.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a vibe, but it was too much.
Yeah.
Even for a whole day. Do with that information what you will. I don't care. Go or don't go. But actually I would say if you have to pay for it,
pay twice. Just go twice.
I know that I'm not in no position to say it, but I'm like, why should you pay the French people for things they've stolen? Sorry. There, I've said it.
Just go to Egypt.
I've said it. Yeah, so if you're under 25, definitely go. But if you're not, I would reconsider, because
no, I would still go. I would still go and see like one level.
Yeah.
Of the things that I actually
maybe
want to see the most.
Maybe actually do some research.
Yeah.
Like where are the things you want to see?
Yeah, because when you Google a piece, you can see which room. Cause rooms have numbers.
And they have maps, but not all numbers are on the maps.
Yeah, don't get me
so that's a whole another story. Yeah, so that's our advice. Take it or leave it. Whatever.
Yeah, have fun.
On day 5, we went to the Orangerie Museum, which is dedicated mostly to Monet's water lilies. And this was our favorite museum of all we've been to in Paris. Mostly because it was smaller than, the Louvre and the Versailles. And also because the main room that was, as you can see, filled with the water lilies work was really quiet. There were people making sure that people aren't too loud, so that you can experience the artwork in this really calm, quiet environment. So that was an amazing experience. We spent there a lot of time, not only admiring the artwork itself, but also people watching. And we got to, actually sit down, slow down, and experience the art in front of us. After that, we took a walk to the park, that was really close to the orangerie, and then we walked over to another museum, which was Rodin, and it was, I would say, our second favorite, and also for the same reason, because it was mostly dedicated to Rodin's work. It was smaller, quieter, well planned. Like, the whole experience felt intentional to us, as opposed to, the big museums. And I think that the way of exhibiting the sculptures, as you can see here, in nature, in a park, is a more interesting way of seeing the sculptures than seeing them in a, museum room, in a blank space. I mean, it does amplify the artwork, but I think it's a better way to look at it in the environment that it was kind of meant to be in, because art isn't meant to be in blank spaces. It's meant to be in people's homes and spaces that they actually live in. So it makes more sense to see it like that. And after the Rodin Museum, because the weather was nice, we actually went to the Eiffel Tower, but we didn't go up the tower. Instead, we sat on the grass, we had some wine, some cheese and a baguette. And yeah, that's our favorite day in Paris. On day 5, we visited the Pompidou Center, which is a modern art museum, and there's also a floor dedicated to contemporary exhibitions. The Pompidou Center wasn't as big as the Louvre, and it wasn't as overwhelming. There weren't as many people, but it was a bigger gallery. It took us like a good, I would say, 4 hours of exploring the art that you can see there. This is a Christian Dior project, by the way. And this was one of our favorite artworks. It's a whole room insulated with bay leaves. All of this is bay leaves. And it was a really nice room to, wind down, because museums are very overwhelming, and we just appreciated the quiet, for a little bit. And also in the Pompidou Center was my favorite artwork of all time. It's not this one, it's the next one. I don't know what it is about this, but this color energizes me, makes me inspired, motivated, and yeah, it's just a great artwork. And the history behind it is great too. Definitely get into that if you're interested. After that, we went for a walk. Of course, we saw the Stravinsky fountain, and we went to Bouillon, which became our favorite place to eat. Yeah, and here I'm putting in a picture of us from an instant camera. We got into the habit of leaving them kind of everywhere, which was very fun. I definitely recommend it if you're going anywhere and looking for a fun activity. And yeah, and we ended the day with a film that we watched with our friends, who were so kind to let us stay in their apartment.